I would put it on a bun. You could fit the pickles. You could put pickles in the pickles. You can fit the pickles in there. You can fit the pickles in there. Come on. Some onions. Pickle chicken sandwich. Take it away, John Frickin Smith.
Welcome to the rabbit hole,
How did we end up on that rabbit hole?
where all you knew is wrong. And rules are just suggestions,
I like the pipe.
made up as we go along.
Shut up, Corn.
Fuck you.
And who knows what you'll find here. Maybe heaven or your worst fears. Whatever it may be, it's yours to keep forever.
Just in time. You've entered a rabbit hole. Please go down further. Where there's philosophy hidden within stupidity.
My nipples are sweating.
What are they doing to that chicken?
They're punching holes in it. You know what?
Man,
I want to
fuck that.
teabag Hank Azaria. He can make weird noises.
You're fucking weird.
You guys are horrible.
Bunyan rings? Like, I wouldn't eat those.
What the fuck? Hey,
Even if it was Paul Bunyan themed, like, you know what I mean?
Anyone-
Like flannel onion rings or something like that. Like, yeah, I had a heart attack. Fuck you.
it's a sunshiny day.
Yeah. Fat people need love, too.
I'll go a little force.
Yeah, you can't always just ease into it. Just seeing like the pictures of this dude, it's like it's
Okay, dude. Let's start off with not even saying anything. Let's just comment on the mustache.
all right. Well,
Cause like, dude, you know he's putting $45 worth of product in that fucking.
Oh yeah,
bitch.
definitely.
there's
There's
definitely wax on those tips.
Yeah.
He's hitting it with the beard oil,
definitely.
even though it's a mustache. He has the wax for sure,
Oh,
and he has that special shit.
yeah.
Like, you know,
And he chose that to be the only facial hair.
that's meaning you're wanting it to be an impact. Like Stalin.
It's just like that and eyebrows, and it's just like, yeah, that. Strangely, it does make you very recognizable, though.
Where's this guy from?
I'm assuming Tennessee, because that's where
Okay.
most of his story seems to take place.
Yeah, that makes a little bit sense.
Nashville, specifically, he seems to be.
You know, I
Seems
personally,
to have been terrorizing.
I feel like this could also be a douchebag that was like out here during the whole beginning Trump shit, and like went super, like, even though you don't have to do that, you could just be supportive. You don't have. He seems like one of those. Yeah.
Yeah, he's.
But to Tennessee,
Yeah. Yep.
maybe an import
Yep.
like his wax.
Well, people have said like there's been theories that he's a government plant, like
No.
just to
Oh
try
my
to incite
gosh.
a race riot
Oh,
or a
wait.
race war.
Oh,
I like
okay.
how as soon as I said that, you changed your denial there and like,
because I could see it.
oh fuck yeah, come on now, dude. Like, okay, remember during 2020 there were piles of bricks just being left in like inner cities,
Yeah, that's strange to me. I also
like
wanted
pallets of bricks, not piles, pallets.
It was
neatly
like,
stacked
yeah, nicely.
pallets of bricks.
to. Who owned them?
I have no idea.
I don't either, because I would have taken them and I would have made a fireplace. Because
Yeah.
if you're gonna get free fire, dude, if you're getting
Free
bricks,
yeah.
I'm sorry, but I'm making fireplaces. I'm hooking everyone up with a cool ass pizza oven. I'm hoping they leave a couple like pavers, you know, the big
Yeah.
fat squares, so that way we could really break down some bomb ass pizza. See, these cities did not understand what they had.
No. No.
Before we get too crazy into this, we are three not as glorious mustache sporting J&T baggers.
True.
You are just in time. This is a little different of an episode. This is a rare time where I won't say current events, but somewhat current enough events besides movie releases. Where honestly it caught my attention, and I had to send it to you guys, or at least ask you guys about it at first, and then it was just like, okay, look them up, but like put on headphones.
Mm-hmm. I didn't know what I was getting myself into, dude. Until I could, like, I was like, wait a minute, this has been going on around in my area, near my area, actually, too, of people doing this.
Really?
Really?
Yeah.
Where?
They're in Temecula.
People are doing it in Temecula?
Well, they're just antagonizing, you know what I mean?
Oh, okay.
Or, you know
I
what
thought you were
Not
meaning
full-
specifically.
Not full what this, what this guy does.
And this was the first time I was ever hearing about it.
Yeah, it's funny. I had asked a coworker about it too, and he was at first, he was like, like his reaction when I tried to describe the guy. He's, what the fuck are you talking about? And then like a few days later, he's like, bro, the shit you were just talking about the other day popped up on my fucking IG feed. He's like, and now I can't get enough of it.
Coincidence?
Black dude. Like he like, there's something fascinating almost about, or it was at first, because it was just like, oh my god, this guy is like, he's basically walking around with a fucking grenade with the pin pull. Then you're just like, when's it gonna blow up? Like that's I don't, you know what I mean? Like the whole time you're just like, okay, there's no way that this ends well if he continues down this path. In case you hadn't known. Well, okay, let's just give a shout out. But I think I'm just like trying to avoid the negative part for a second, because before we get into the extra, let's thank John Frickin Smith for his lovely song "Yours to Keep" at the beginning of the episode. From the album Songs of the Great Collapse. You can find it at johnfrickinsmith.com. And he's completely unrelated to the topic of this episode. Completely unrelated.
No, but sometimes when you step into the rabbit hole, you're gonna find maybe heaven or your worst fears. Whatever it will be.
I've seen his Twitter. He's never put out anything like this.
Oh no, I don't think he's negative. I was just
lyrics. Okay.
I was like, I played literally his song like the first. I was like, oh shit. But thank you, John Frickin Smith.
So yeah, in case you clicked on this episode without reading the title or description, we're talking about Mr. Dalton Etherly, aka Chud the Builder. 29 years old, born in 97. God damn it.
Yeah, that's what's trippy.
He looks so old.
29?
It's the mustache. A mustache like that, like, just ages you.
Plus, why did they put one of his fucking mugshots in black and white? That makes him look like he's from like the fucking like 1880. Like he looks like Charlie Bronson.
Yeah, I was gonna say they caught him at the same time as the fucking Night Stalker. It looks like in that black and white.
If you look slightly over where it's slightly shadowed, that's actually Richard Ramirez's shadow.
He is very happy with that mugshot, dude.
It's funny. The same coworker I was talking about too, the black coworker that he starts watching this shit, and he goes up to a girl. She's like a Mexican but whitewashed, you know what I mean, girl, very bougie. And he goes up to her and he's like, "Yeah, I bet this is your kind of guy." And all he does is show her a picture of him. She looks at him, sees the mustache, and goes, "Yeah, I'd fuck him."
I mean, dude, okay, so mugshot him looks all right. Yeah, like, he doesn't look like a slouch. This overall, the first one all the way to the right.
Oh, yeah,
that one. Yeah, he looks fat.
Yeah.
Just in his face.
He looks fat and, like, stupid.
He looks like exactly what his name is.
This one is straight Stalin.
That one is like AI generated of fucking a guy. That's him as Wyatt Earp.
I think it's filtered.
And then what the fuck? What? He came, dude. So, no, he's not yoked, is he?
He's a little bit yoked.
Okay, fuck this guy.
So the guy's got a glorious mustache and almost shoulder length or past shoulder length, depending on what picture it is you show of him. About shoulder length hair. White man. And you honestly, the mustache would be the only thing you'd remember about this guy, if not for what he's been doing. Now, this is sensitive content. Like, we're obviously not going to play any audio from his videos or anything like that. But let's just put it right out there. This guy goes around with a fucking GoPro or a fucking phone on a selfie stick, either way, with a selfie stick going, and he just goes up to random black folk and just starts yelling the N-word at them with the hard R. And then if they react in any way, and I mean any way, like if they look in his general direction after he said this word, he goes, "Oh, look at them, they're chimping out." Which, as a half black person, I gotta say that even my black coworker agreed that it's a catchy goddamn phrase. It's horrible, but
I wish he didn't come up with it so I could use it. For like, and I don't mean derogatory, just everyone, because we're fucking chimps.
I would use that on children. Like,
exactly. Like, I want to do that with my baby, but I can't.
That's horrible.
You know what I mean?
I'm mad that that one got taken by a racist. Like that one got claimed. Like,
so he's ruining the situation of my daughter loving nature fucking documentaries, man. She doesn't get to learn about monkeys because of this guy. Okay. Yeah, you heard that, Corn. It's fucked up.
Why the fuck is this not? Yeah, I was like, I don't want to. But yeah, so the first time I like saw one of this guy's videos, it just like popped up randomly in the Twitter feed. I'm like scrolling through porn and fucking OnlyFans leaks and shit, trying to fucking beat my meat. And all of a sudden, I just hear this guy saying this word, and a black dude in the background, not even like reacting violently or getting angry, just looking at him like, bro, what is your problem? Look at him, he's chipping out, and he's like, bro, what are you talking about? And then at first I just kind of scrolled past and just like, okay, there's no way this is like a real thing. This got to be some white guy in his bedroom with a green screen behind him, and he's just going around. But then more and more videos start popping up in the feed, and he's just going around saying it more and more. And then it gets more and more threatening. Like, even if they're not reacting violently, he's sitting there with a fucking mace, and it looked like bear mace, too. This guy's
he maced a couple people.
Yeah, and he's fucking, and the one time someone's like, put the mace down, he puts the mace down and goes, oh, so you want to get blown apart then? So he's carrying mace and a fucking toolie. That's just asking for trouble. And every black person that watched that knew exactly. Like anybody sane who watched these videos, you're just like, see, I know what you're trying to do, you son of a bitch. You want them to react violently so you can say your catchphrase and claim self-defense, either by shooting him, by macing him, by fucking, you know what I mean. Or try to get him arrested, or try to play the victim. Like either way, and even if he got shot, he would just be a martyr for some of these races. So for him, I think he really thought it was like, you know what I mean, a win-win-win, no matter what, for him and his name, I guess. But then he encountered something that I don't think he was quite ready for, which was people not reacting the way he was expecting, violently. Plenty of people were straight up, like, as soon as they see the camera, like him with the camera and shit, you're like, okay, no, that's too easy. You got video evidence of me assaulting you. Even the people that stopped caring about the camera were like, okay, he's fucking got mace, he's strapped. Ain't worth fucking getting in a goddamn Old West shootout. But anyone who watched these videos and saw the increasing violence and the same thought kept coming, like, eventually you're going to meet someone who gives zero fucks about their life and about their life. They're going to react the way you want. So it finally happened.
Dude, I don't think this guy ever ran through his mind the situation of, like, even if you do it in self-defense, if there's even one witness saying, yeah, he fucked up, he was agitating him, it's an instant situation of at least manslaughter. You're going to jail.
This guy's going around saying it's free speech.
Like,
I can say whatever I want, which we've talked about that particular one on here before, where it's like, okay, yeah, technically you can say whatever you want.
Yeah.
And you are free to protest. The government's not allowed to shut you down from that.
Censor.
But the cops aren't going to get there fast enough to stop you from getting your ass whooped. And we've seen plenty of videos where a white person lets off that hard R and gets punched in the mouth.
Dude, freedom of speech wasn't invented for that either.
No.
Like, that's the shitty thing that gets bashed.
It was supposed to be to protect our right to protest the government, and the government couldn't shut you down for, for talking about them.
Oh, it was, they could fuck off. You could talk about your religion if you wanted to with a friend and not be, like, weird about it. There was positive lights. Not just antagonizing to the point of, like, hey, me or you, let's live or die.
Racial slurs.
Yeah. Technically, the words are protected, I guess. But again, your face isn't, like, that is not a physical shield. Freedom of speech is not going to stop a fist from going up your ass. Or, through your nose and shit like that. And you know what? I applaud the majority of the people that he encountered in these videos because they held their composure. They realized what he was doing and didn't play into it.
Was he?
And I mean, he even walked up to white guys and like, oh, they won't let me in because I said the N-word. And he's like, this old white guy too. He's saying it too, and the old white guy's just like, yeah, a couple of my boys are black, so get the fuck away from me. Like,
see, I'm glad that this guy wasn't doing it to homeless people or bums.
He was.
Oh, he was also doing it.
Yeah,
to
he was
homeless
just
people?
doing it to anyone he could.
That was a sick thing he did. He went up to some homeless guys, of course, homeless black guys.
Oh my god!
And he had like chicken sandwiches and burgers and
Jeez.
offered it to them. But he said you have to support free speech. And at first they're like, well, yeah, whatever. He's
hungry.
And he's like, no, but that means I get to say the N-word. And he would say, with the hard R and shit. And then they're like, yeah, no, why the fuck would I agree to that? Homeless people denied food in order to not support this guy. When I talk about the restraint of African Americans in these situations, like there was that, like, my God, that, because I mean, just watching those kind of videos, I know you guys felt the same way. Where it's like, dude, I want to crack this guy's fucking skull off. Like, I want to rip that mustache off, and
I want to rob the guy basically right now, dude. All what his possessions, whatever he has, and I'm gonna give them to the people that he's antagonizing. You know what I mean?
So eventually, of course,
Which way does this go?
corn. It came to a point where somebody encountered him and decided to go for fisticuffs. He pulled out a gun, shot the other person. The guy's still alive and recovering, apparently. Shot himself, like, in the arm or some shit.
He shot himself.
Yeah, he like, at least grazed himself.
Oh, what a girl.
I mean, he does have pretty eyes, so he is a little... He's probably definitely being treated girly right now,
What a freaking
At least
wuss,
in fantasy land right now, in my head canon. Oh yeah, he's
Bro,
getting
you see
turned
that guy?
out.
He's getting fucked by other white dudes right now, simply to protect him from being fucked by other big black dudes.
Yeah.
That's exactly what's going on with him. He is a piece of shit.
Yeah, I don't know if that was obvious at the beginning that we do not condone this man's behavior or his. At that point, I don't care how sexy your mustache is. Like, there's we can't disagree.
Yeah, dude. Like, I don't care if that one right there, he looks like a fucking soulless, spiritual, at the same time, fucking magician. The handlebar mustache like that, dude.
You know, that's sad, dude. That people like this, dude. Like, even what was that dude? That serial killer?
It was beautiful.
Bundy.
He was
Bundy?
ugly as fuck too. That's why I never got where they're like, yeah, he was just so
but he
sexy.
he was 70s sexy.
Yeah.
No, Burt Russell's 70 sexy, dude. That guy was a man. Sam Elliott is 70 sexy.
Wait, did you say Burt Russell?
Burt Reynolds, sorry.
Yeah, that's
And
what
Kurt
I'm
Russell,
Kurt
fucking dude.
Russell.
They're both 70 sexy. We're not talking about Ted Bundy's unibrow ass with turtlenecks. Yeah, I said it. The turtleneck wear.
Like, I don't, it's sad too, dude. You know what I mean?
That was a cool one. But, dude.
Russell.
And what I like is he is being charged with attempted murder and like a few other charges based on like a felony, and it happened outside a courthouse.
Yeah,
At a courthouse.
And there's courthouse footage of what happened apparently. So
they have microphones on those ones.
This guy is he's probably facing quite a bit of time. Now, will he do 50, 60 years? Probably not.
No,
Probably not. He didn't
25,
actually kill
30.
a guy. You know what I mean? Like,
what's aggravated manslaughter?
but there does have to be like,
Well, it depends on Tennessee, though. Tennessee.
There does
They have stand your ground law.
but they also have fighting words from what I've heard.
Yeah.
And again, antagonizing, that throws away your self-defense when you're going around. Basically, if you walk around with a gun in your hand or a gun on your hip, telling people, like, you know what I mean, degrading people, antagonizing people, and making sure they know you're fucking armed. Yeah, that's threatening. Like,
Yeah, that's
I don't know about
different
you, but-
compared to actual, like, that's the shitty thing is they have stand your ground laws there for self-defense, but they look at, like, Tennessee's the one that actually does it, but you have to look at every aspect of what was going down. And
Yeah.
with the camera alone, he's fucked.
yeah.
Like,
And the fact that he's been on there, he even tweeted something about a dead chimp. This is gonna end with a dead chimp on the pavement and you all rioting because when I walk free. So an example has to be made of this guy. Like, this cannot. We can't have a bunch of copycats of this.
and honestly, I don't like that little factoid right there where it says Chud the Builder's bond has been reduced to $1 million as courthouse shooting.
Yeah,
Like-
but they're also blocking his GoFundMe or whatever the fuck. And yeah,
The sad thing is that people were probably donating to this.
Oh, 100% they were.
oh yeah,
You know?
his I think it was like Give Send Go or some shit like that. But fucking yeah, he like got quite a bit of money off of it. But I guess the court denied him being able to even use those funds.
Yeah.
I like that all the like headlines though are the same, just like they're mostly
No,
just
one
talking.
at the bottom kind of pisses me off that a chick got denied a restraining order on this fucker. When it's like, dude, what? The Chud the Builder wins his judge denies restraining order. You guys should see the track of him being a piece of shit. Not like us in general, but like when you're looking at a judicial system, it's like, dude, come on. You could see shit starting to escalate. That's what's shitty though. You can't pump the brakes on someone who hasn't
Done
actually
anything.
committed a crime.
Yeah.
You just be like, hey, be a better person. But
I guess it's called the Minority Report.
yeah,
The one with Tom Cruise, right?
yes.
Okay.
Well, we can predict the future and shit.
They
Start-
predict the crimes before the
Yeah.
crimes actually happen, but you can't process them if they haven't committed the crime, which is sad. Well, and it's understandable. You know what I
Making
mean?
it to where you had to be there while it was happening.
Yes.
Wasn't a bad concept of a movie, but dude,
it makes you think. But
I fell asleep as a kid in that movie.
Yeah, I did too. I didn't. I like don't even want to click videos. I know you guys already like watched enough of them. And
Well, I mean, honestly, I don't want to.
for educational purposes, I would encourage someone like, okay, check it out so you know what to fucking look for.
So this is something that I need to look into.
When you see white man walking around with a selfie stick, maybe hesitate to approach.
Anybody, okay?
No, so
Any skin color.
Now on video games, younger kids are calling each other chuds. So we need to look into that for kids. If you're a parent, look into that because I don't know if it's connected to this.
Oh, and apparently this guy's story goes back pretty far too.
Why? Yeah. Okay.
Before, I guess, a couple years ago, some shit like that. He was recorded on tape calling a black girl the N-word and like holding up a cross at her or something like that.
Why do I
Which-
feel like that's the fat one right there?
No, this was actually a short-haired version of him, which that video led to him getting fired from whatever construction job or whatever the fuck he had, and then he tried to open up his own remodeling business, and that failed because nobody wanted to work with a fucking racist, like a known racist. So his way of blaming black people and getting back at was to start doing this and to just, I guess, embrace the racistness.
Okay. So that's a little horrible, but
It's a lot horrible.
so what's up with the builder? Why did they? Do you know
He had
anything?
the construction job.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the
I thought that
remodeling
was-
thing, yeah.
Okay.
I
Okay.
thought that was easy
Like I tried to,
implication.
and that's what was funny when I had texted you guys like Chud the Builder, and you guys were just both like, "Wait, is that like a Bob the Builder thing?" And I'm just like,
Yeah, that,
I don't want to spoil it because I want you guys to kind of search it up and like see for yourself. But at the same
we
time,
were on the
it was
same
like-
page right there.
But at the same time, it was like, okay, just be warned. Like it's not a kid show. Like
Well, for a second, I thought it was gonna be a racist builder.
I don't know, dude.
was it that far off? You guess though.
No, but I wanted to see some hard R's while he was hitting a piece of 2x4 or something.
Yeah, that
I
was.
thought that was.
Like, at least if you're gonna send me racism, send me something that might make me laugh.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
No, it make me pissed. Like, this guy genuinely, like, when I actually saw the first video, I didn't see a video of him doing anything until, like, 15 videos in, because it's all just a whole bunch of, like, people just, fuck
Talking
this
about
guy.
him, yeah.
And then explaining what's going on, pretty much similar to what we're doing right now, but we're awesome. But yeah, so it's like, okay, so check, and then I got mad, and I'm like, okay, well, fuck this guy. Or at least if he was like, screaming Peckerwood or something while he was fucking fixing plumbing, I'm okay.
I mean, that wouldn't make it much better, but the fact that he's like, there was a video though before the shooting thing where somebody,
I can picture
Oh,
it so
He got mad at a sander?
no, a white kid fucking ran up on him, I guess, and took his hat.
Oh, I saw that. I love
The
that.
toothless kid was just
Yeah.
like, took his hat. His video used the N-word with the A at the end way too goddamn much. But, okay, so
That's how he earned his card.
the coworker that I mentioned too there. So once he starts, going down the rabbit hole, he was watching a video that was like a guy interviewing a lawyer in Tennessee about like the self-defense. It was before the shooting even happened, and he was just talking about like, she was saying like, if he's going around antagonizing like that and he's doing it on video and he's brandishing weapons, like it's just showing a lot of intent, and he's even saying that he's intending on eventually having to shoot and possibly kill somebody. Like, so, but the guy that was interviewing the lawyer, he had already like, he liked to quote Chud. So he's like, yeah, he's going around calling black people, and he's saying it with the hard R. It was a white guy. So I walked into the office. It was my boss, and he's watching this video, and I walked in on the guy saying like, yeah, this guy Chud the Builder's walking around calling black people, and he says it, and I'm like, okay, whatever. He's quoting it. He gets a pass, and the guy and my boss looks at me and goes, no, this is like the 10th time he said it in this video.
Yeah, no. Like, I honestly would even feel weird with the first one as, like, being a pass.
So we're watching. So now I'm standing there, like, hanging at the office door watching this shit with him on his phone. And the guy, of course, he goes, like, he says something like, oh, yeah, I could imagine being, a black person, and I'm just, hanging out minding my business. And me and my boss both look at each other like, here it comes. And, of course, some white guy comes walking up to me and calls me. And so at this point, it's like almost a drinking game of like, we're just laughing because like we knew it was coming again.
Dude, you fucking mask that up with like how they do in the news, racial slur, N-word.
Yeah.
Excerpt here for,
At least bleep it out if you're going to say it.
Yeah,
like,
but you don't just keep throwing hard R's everywhere just because you feel like you do, because you want to explain a story the right way. Do you see me doing this? No.
Yeah, Joe Rogan and Louis C.K. were artists. They were able to say those words on stage and make jokes and actually explain and put context to them. That's why they never got canceled. Well, okay, not for that.
Both of them, yeah, at separate times for different things. The one was a clean, and one was a real issue.
But that's what was weird too, is it was like there was a boldness to it that had fascinated me at first with this guy. It was just like, once I couldn't escape the videos, I was just like, well, fuck, he's in a different setting now, and there's one where he's in a gas station, he's getting surrounded by black people, and then he's, suddenly kind of bitches out a little bit because turns out a couple of them might have been armed too, and he's just like calling the cops, and the cops show up, and they even tell him like, well, dude, you're walking around yelling out racial slurs and shit. Like, what do you... You know what you're inciting. You know what you're trying to, what effect you're trying to have right now.
You're getting it, and you're not liking it.
Yeah, you're trying to influence it, but once you sensed a little bit of danger, all of a sudden you start turning into real fucking, you know what I mean? That tough guy attitude starts going away.
I need to call the cops. You guys are scaring me.
Yeah. So obviously, like his whole situation right now is something that it's not surprising, because it's only surprising that he kept going and kept doing it until it reached this kind of climax. Honestly, a couple of those videos, I would have thought like, okay, maybe you should stop, dude, because people are pulling up and like they're yelling at you to stop themselves from drive-bying you right now. So maybe you should probably like peel back. Like, is it really worth your fucking life? Is it really worth it? And I think he was hoping that he would get shot and killed and become just a legendary martyr. And I think he's pissed that he didn't even get the kill when he was attacked. So this whole self-defense thing, and that it was caught on video in front of a court, like.
So answer me this: if you were to see a guy like this on your streets, how would you fight back?
I wouldn't. Honestly,
No.
I would have to join the majority of the people that he encountered, and I'd have to not give it the attention that he's seeking. Because when he's ignored, he walks away, kind of, But I wouldn't, this kind of thing, like this is like 101 what civil rights movement taught us was to not
engage.
And the fact that he was saying chimping out too, because what I was gonna say too is back, like especially back then and shit too. I wasn't there obviously, but it's not to not act like the animal they think you're gonna act like. You know what I mean? You guys saw 42.
They want the reaction.
You know what I mean? Fucking Alan Tudyk, great fucking actor. His character, he kept going and going and going and shit. And even Harrison Ford's character, fucking Branch Rickey, he's straight told him, like, no, if you react like that, that's what they want you to do. So they can say, look at him, he has no self-control. Look at him, just a fucking animal. And if you've seen any fight videos, like street fight videos or whatever, or situations where black people are fighting a bunch of people and shit, you look in the comments and what do you see? White people saying things like typical animals. So him saying chimping out just adds to that. So a lot of black people, luckily, he's lucky. A lot of people, you know what I mean? We've seen enough videos. Like I said, the Twisted Tea Kid, that video.
That shit was awesome.
That guy kept saying it, and he took a twisted tea to the face and got his ass whipped. And he even at the end of the video was just like, all right.
Yeah, you woke up kind of.
That was amazing.
But that's what I mean. Like, this guy, he made it too obvious that what he was trying to do. That other guy just was saying it because he thought he was, like, I guess, like, grandfathered into the hood or something like that. And just like, nah, I'm fucked up. I'm about to say it. And he was saying it with the A at the end. This guy, though, it's like, like I said, the boldness of just walking up to people and saying that is already like, dude, what the fuck? Like,
what's going on with your life that's so fucking miserable that you legitimately have to rage bait that hard?
Waste your time in a day.
Though the scariest part is, like you touched on before, that there's people not only trying to, like, bail this guy out, but there were people that were he was making money.
Yeah,
doing this until he started getting kicked off of platforms. I noticed the videos I was seeing all said kick.com and shit.
Yeah, and he got kicked off Kick.
Yeah, and it was like, that was like the beginning of the end for him kind of there, where he was starting to lose that kind of support and shit, because Patreon's not going to play with that shit. Like,
they
why
support
would you
free
ruin
speech, not hate speech, though.
Yeah, and if you're not a true racist, because there was also a thing where there was a video where he came across a woman and she was like, yeah, I know you. I used to, like, feed you or some shit like that. I don't know if you guys went that far down the rabbit hole. So it turns out this woman is known as fucking pretty chick with a giant dick or some shit like that. Mm-hmm. And she, straight up was like, yeah, I used to peg Chud when he was just a chubby little white boy. And she straight said something about his cheeks clapping and shit. Like, he used to have the cutest little cheek clap when I would bang his asshole. Yeah. And that encounter, like I said, she encountered him on one of his videos, like, on the streets. And she's like, yeah, I know you. He's like, yeah, I think I remember you. And she's like, why are you acting like you don't know me? And she, like, ended up doing, like, an interview or something like that afterwards, where she was like, yeah, so since he want to act brand new, let's just let this go out there. And
he looks like he likes to be pegged.
And she was a black woman. So he's not a full-on, like, he's like a slave owner type of racist, where it's like fucking Fassbender on 12 Years a Slave, where it's just like, how could you have that kind of mindset but still be, like, wanting to get your rocks off with it? Well, Lupita Nyong'o is, like, pretty. She's cute. She's cute. But so it's like, so even if you're not that full on racist, why embrace it that hard? Why, like, it's that, okay, as the full white guy in the room, you probably, okay, I've known you for a long time.
I'm whitewashed, so.
This guy's known you your whole life, damn near. I've known you for quite a bit, at least half of it, more than half of it. So we can honestly say we know Rook's not a fucking racist.
No.
We know that. But we also know that you've probably met white guys that only are racist when they're angry, when something happens to them.
Oh no, I've met white guys that are only racist because they know you're white.
What?
If that makes sense.
It makes sense.
Oh, because they feel comfortable.
Yeah, yeah. So,
expressing that
so I've
racism?
tried to
I'd
explain
say-
this like
Oh, I've had that when
just
my
in
hair's,
general.
when I don't have like curls in the hair. It's very disarming to those kind of white people.
It really sucks, right? When you talk to someone, like a coworker, especially for a couple weeks or something, right? And they just seem normal, but they're white, pure, whatever you want to call it, like just a white dude coming up to another white dude.
Why'd you have to say pure?
I don't know. I panicked.
That's where I was like,
That's why I don't know. This is gonna be a great episode.
She didn't say
It's gonna be-
clean, I guess. That would have been nice.
No, clean white is a whole different thing, dude. That's whole different. It's like fucking what is it, Gold Star lesbians and shit. It's different. But no, so just a pure one. So a singular white dude, right, will walk up to you after a couple weeks, and dude, I hate everyone's heard the phrase, but you get it a lot more when you're a white dude, which is, I'm not racist, but. And here's what pisses me off, and this is why I've always said, like, if you're gonna talk about anything like black person related, say fucking black. Like, don't be afraid. I feel like if you sit there and you whisper something in a tone of any sort, if you're like that Mexican dude over there, just be like that Mexican dude over there. Like, you just, if you actually, it's a description.
You're describing the person.
Yeah, if you
get
whisper it, then you're putting this weird, like, almost racial undertone. Or at least because I'm white, that's how I take it. Because I'm like, dude, I don't need you to whisper it.
Yeah.
Like, guess what? Jamal's fucking black, dude. Juan's Mexican. Fucking Jose, white dude. Threw you for a loop there. But anyways, but you do get that a lot.
My cousin was named Juan, or nicknamed Juan.
But you get a lot of weird situations of, like, you hear a lot of racist shit because they don't think that you, like,
think you
fuck
agree
with
with
races. It's very
They
strange.
think you agree with it. Like, that's what scares me. Is like there really is like a secret society of racist white folks who have not been documented or outed.
Yeah, they don't say shit.
Yeah, and they're just waiting.
I've seen them. Here's the
They're
shittiest
sleeper
situation,
cells,
dude.
Corn. I know you. Corn.
I infiltrated, okay?
Yeah, I was gonna say you were on the wrestling team.
Oh yeah, yeah.
There was a lot of whiteys, right?
No,
Yeah,
I mean nowadays different, but at the time,
At the time, it was like
there's only 2 races.
it was getting to the point where it's a 13-man team, dude. 6 of them were white, and the rest were us. Or you know what I mean? Not us, but the
Mexicans.
Non-white
Mexicans or
Blacks,
not one. Yeah, black. Yeah,
Indians.
yes, natives. Yes.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like it.
I feel like
you
your
also
numbers
hung
are skewed because
you
there's like
hung
2
out with
races.
a lot of brosivs though too.
Yes.
In your high school
Yes.
days.
Yes.
So I know you heard a little bit. You know what I mean? There was the times where they'd look both ways and
They masked it in
then
humor.
recite every lyric to the rap song. You know?
Yeah, they masked it into humor, or it was like just a repeating word or a phrase they heard. You know what I mean? So yeah,
Yeah.
And see, that's the thing too, because you hear them do it on the song as another white dude, and you're like, you're doing it out of hate and not flow, and I don't appreciate that at all. Like, at least if you're gonna do it, do it with like happy. But don't be dude. That one just sucks because then it's like, oh cool, we can't be friends.
Yeah, I've
Like right away, it's like, dude, okay, like,
I really don't
Yeah.
want you coming over and drinking beer with me.
I was smoking weed with a guy and found out he was racist.
that's a strange situation.
We were, and what was weirdest was that there was another black guy with us. Like we were all, it was me and a black guy and a fat white guy that hung out with Mexicans, if that makes sense. Hung out with essays and shit. He didn't have the twang of the cholo, but he kind of dressed. I think he just dressed the part just because he was fat and oversized dickies and big t-shirts.
Pro club.
What am I wearing right now? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you feel me, dog?
Yeah, I feel you.
Sorry, I smelled the whole fucking But
You hear me in your car speakers?
you know what I'm saying? But where was I going with that? Okay, so yeah, we're smoking, And we had rolled a little joint. We had rolled a fucking you know when you peel the foil off of the fucking the gum wrapper and you use that as a rolling paper.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we were smoking one of those.
Those things light up so quick.
And this guy goes, "Why are you inward lipping it?" And I was just like, "What are you doing smoking with us? Get the fuck. No, you don't get to hit this joint anymore. This is my weed and his gum wrapper. You get the fuck out of here, weirdo."
Oh, dude, I think everyone's heard that reference though. That's what's fucked up.
Yeah. Oh, when once he was out of earshot, it was my first time hearing it, not the other guys. He's like, "You didn't have to be so mad at him. Like, I've heard that shit before." I'm like, no, what the fuck? That doesn't make it okay. He had hard R in that. Lipping it.
I just say, why
And
are
what's
you
fucked
making
up
out
is
with
the
it?
people that hear. Yeah, I know. What's fucked up is the people hearing it, listening. Even if you've never smoked, you probably know exactly what the fuck I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I've done it. I've had some juicy mouthed situations where I hit the joint and didn't even realize I fucking just like didn't realize I'd like just like, oh man, I just like took away all air holes in this by fucking slobbing it up. Whoops, let me just break off the tip here. That's sometimes that's the best solution, Corey.
Oh, it sucks when you do it on a cigarette too.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
When you just
Oh,
get a
God.
wet end of a cigarette, and now you have a cigarette that's pretty much ruined.
Fucking well, you can cut that little piece off.
Yeah, but
It's now the filter's being pressed down.
no, I don't care about that. I'm just like, no, I fucked up.
No, fuck that. When
My
you have
punishment is
It
to
always happens
continue.
to me on fucking Pall Mall 100.
Okay.
To where I'm just like, dude, this cigarette is gonna take me 30 fucking minutes.
It's because they put something in it,
and I'm
dude.
gonna fucking die on the way. Like I'm gonna pass out along the way.
I feel like that with American Spirits, dude. I'm all like, dude, I am.
If I smoke 2 Pall Malls within an hour, I'm lightheaded and I feel like I'm gonna throw up. Here's a fun fact, for everyone whoever listens to this. It's not us. I've been smoking cigarettes for 21 years.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
No, I got only like
my cigarette
16.
count can smoke cigarettes. They can smoke themselves. So it's
Got
like,
23. I think 03 was when I like.
So it's
actually
like
committed to it.
what the fuck is going on with this? Like this cigarette, if I smoke 2, I'm dead.
I hate saying that.
I get sweaty. I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
was
I get like
it's
nicotine sick.
14. When I was just like, you know what? I think I'm addicted to them. I like them. And they're like, I'm stealing multiple from my mom's pack every goddamn day. It helped that she was on drugs, so it was easier to just like fucking sneak in there and just like, what happened to my cigarettes? Bitch, you smoked them.
And we all did bad stuff, but we're not this bad.
No, this guy with his amazing mustache. I mean, like, dude, seriously, like the perfect pirate with the long hair and shit. Why didn't you just do that?
Vlad the Impaler.
You know what I mean? Like, why do you have to be? Yeah,
evil.
yeah. And I mean, it's a little sad to see someone not even 30 years old throw his whole fucking life away, pretty much, or he's losing a chunk of his life.
Dude, it's not fun in there, man.
At best, this is at best, he's losing a good portion of his life. I don't see him getting much less than like 15, 20 years.
If this guy weasels everything down to only being in jail for 5 years, that would be 32, right? So at 32, and everyone knows about this when you come out. So he's
fucked as far as getting a job.
Yeah, he's homeless when he comes out, and that's it. He'll be getting pegged by one chick again for fentanyl.
Yeah.
Well, he won't be able to afford all his equipment.
He doesn't have that much equipment. A selfie stick ain't shit, and a cell phone ain't shit. I don't think he was supposed to have a gun in the first place.
I mean, this is why they freak out about people having guns. Because of assholes like this.
Yeah.
And he clearly, the one dude that did fucking show up at the courthouse and went to fisticuffs, did he have a gun on him?
Nope.
Yeah, see?
He was unarmed.
So it's a situation of like, dude, every video I did see, though, of this asshole, if you had the gun, he wasn't doing shit.
Yeah, that guy coming out of the courthouse was not having a good day.
No. That, like I said, he was gonna. Eventually, he was gonna. It's just weird how it happened because the week that I had hit you guys up about this, and you guys like, and I didn't even ask later, like throughout the week, like, did you guys check this out or did you guys look him up or anything? But that happened to be the week that that this shooting ended up happening like this, to where it was like, holy shit, like this shit just developed before our fucking eyes, like before we could even like talk, because I wanted to talk about it before the shooting. I was like, no, we got to at least put some negative attention on this because this is insane that there's somebody actually doing this and getting away with it, making money off of it. Like he was getting hundreds of thousands of views and millions of it. White folks, man, like we have to still be a little bit afraid, not afraid, but aware of the amount of white folk in middle America that have access to the internet now that are racist as fuck and have nobody to really tell them that it's wrong.
Dude, there's certain situations with these people where they aren't even like over the top racist, but they need to be put in check because they say some shit where it was like, this was cool in the 80s. Yeah. And the 80s is pushing it. So it's like, hey guys, come on. Because he probably grew up with parents like that. If this is a reflection about bad parenting. If it's not, he's just a piece of shit. And I think it's kind of a bit of both.
Yeah, I could see. I haven't heard anything about his parents like speaking out on his behalf or anything like that.
Which they might be like, fuck him.
Yeah, I could honestly see that. But it's just like no that there's no family support for this. Like he's just.
Thank God, because if one of his family members was supporting this, we would imagine he would be in the Klan.
Yeah. Ah, that mustache being hidden by a fucking white hood.
That's the only thing that's poking out, dude. He doesn't get eye holes at that point. It's only the mustache, and it guides him.
Not even like the full Batman, like with the chin sticking out and shit.
See, it really pisses me off about this mustache situation, because I would love to have a fat mustache. I don't have that fat mustache.
I don't either.
So
I can't get those tips like that. Like that is.
I can get wispy tips, but
I can get whiskers. I guess if I got the wax,
I can't get the thickness of it. You know what I mean? I get.
But yeah, I can't get that thickness.
I can't get the thick.
You get a good mustache. Okay.
Thank you. You know what I mean? Thank you. Yeah, it's just one of those, like, trying to form it, it's hard, and then even letting it go like that, dude, is not happening for me, man. I cannot have bushy.
I don't like at any point in time how it'll curl back in if it's not trained right. Yeah, so it sucks because you start eating it too. Mm-hmm. So it never grows because you're eating a burger.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's a downside. But yeah, this guy, I mean, I really hope to see that too. Because there was a certain point too in his videos where he was no longer holding a selfie stick. I don't know if you guys noticed that, but the later videos, he was no longer holding the selfie stick. He was being videotaped by somebody else. Another human being, man, was holding the camera for this guy. That's one too many supporters right there.
Yeah, because then no matter what, you put anyone in a 2-on-1 situation with a guy that has a fucking gun.
Yep.
I know, even if you have a gun, cameraman fucking jumps first, you shoot that guy. Now you're going down for murder. Then Chud pulls out gun, shoots you, you lose your life. He gets away scot-free, looks amazing.
You know, this is actually kind of happening in our town, in Hemet.
Where they're starting to do rage baiting and aggravation?
Just basically holding out the camera and filming. You know what I mean? Actually
just waiting for shit to pop off?
And it's... Yeah, basically, you know, and it's these news channel people, you know what I mean?
You're talking about the crazy guy with the lazy eye?
Not, you know, it's not just him. There are other guys, like, because I guess there's a big thing right now with somebody in office, whatever. Anyways, he was getting angry because the guys were, like, videotaping him doing illegal builds or permits. So the guy got mad, the owner got mad, and he started doing it. And he actually was putting it in the guy's face, you know what I mean? Like the camera in his face. You know what I mean?
Someone sock him out?
I'm glad it didn't turn violent. You know what I mean? But they were tapping each other in the face with their phone. You know what I mean?
Oh wow.
I'm recording you as I'm hitting you in the forehead. Like the fuck?
Like shoving it in your face, basically.
I thought you were meaning
like,
corn like there's. I'm recording you. I'm just slapping it like, fuck you, dude. I'm recording you. I'm recording you. I'm recording you. I'm recording you. No, check it out. I'm recording you.
Yeah, you like that? You like that?
Yeah, illegal permits and such. Citations.
I mean,
I'm sorry.
That's how petty this goddamn town is.
Dude.
It's not, you know what I mean?
You're back in the sweet spot.
It really is, though. Like, the whole situation of, just for instance, a Karen calling code enforcement. Like,
yeah.
That you have nothing better to do, and then this bitch will sit there with a phone, and wait for someone that's not gonna come for a couple days.
That's one thing. Like in restaurant management, I have to make sure. Whenever I hear fucking they want to speak to a manager, I have to like take a second and be like, all right, let's go talk to him, because I might not even see the person who's holding up a phone, waiting for me to freak out when I go to talk to this table. And
you know how easy it is to be another person?
Yeah.
Nothing to do with this at all. And then
and just
you're already on your phone because you're eating and no one looks at each other.
Yeah.
Boom, camera, switch, over. Honey, you getting it too?
Hilarious.
Fucking great day for my guy.
That manager's about to pop. She keeps sticking her finger in his face. He's gonna punch her.
Oh shit, she has long hair. You know what's going on here, dude.
Ding,
you know what's gonna happen.
Lights out.
Welcome to Chili's.
Yeah.
Fight night is here.
It's fucking. So yeah, they're.
And here's the fucked up thing of any sort of these rage baiting, because you see older people rage baiting as well, and it's really fucked up. Because I saw one at a Popeyes, and this old white dude was just hardcore screaming the N-word at this kid. Kid couldn't take it anymore. The dude goes around the counter, fucking clocks him, puts him down. The old man hit his head, and the cop straight was like, "We don't know if he's gonna die." So he's like, "Yeah, I understand. I just, I couldn't take it anymore." He's like, "Hey, all right, man. Well, we gotta process you and go through everything to see what's going on, and you are going to jail though for the night." He's like, "Yeah, I understand." So he got it, but it was one of those dude, don't push people. This guy is an asshole because no matter what, if he wound up killing dude or even shooting dude, you're already fucking that dude's life up and away.
See, there's another video too that went out too, dude, and it was this guy down in Las Vegas freeway. You know what I mean? I guess he got angry, so he fired his gun, and when he fired his gun, it killed the child in the back. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
So basically, the dude that shot, turned himself in. You know what I mean? But it was sad, dude, because it was one of those dang, dude, what did you know what I mean? What the kid do to you, dude? You know what I mean? And especially just brandishing a firearm like that. You know what I mean? All willy nilly, man.
Well, the issue with the whole where people think carried concealed is okay is yeah, it is okay. But if you have something in a car, you see all these different attachments after all. Motherfuckers are putting it right next to their feet and shit. You don't need quick releases. We're not in a cartel ran country or anything. So the way you're supposed to do is put magazine, ammunition in a locked glove compartment or in the trunk, shit like that. Gun can be, in the center console or something, but nothing's supposed to be in it.
And I'm not against guns, dude. If you use it safely, then go for it. If you like guns, do it, dude.
True self-defense compared to forced self-defense is a whole different ballpark. You know, true self-defense, obviously someone runs up, does some shit. Versus, forced is you're putting, aggravated. I thought Reg was gonna hop out and beat the shit out of the crazy tweaker bitch. At Carl's earlier. She comes up and just started screaming, "Fuck you!" Looking at me, but I'm like, I know you're not talking to me, bitch. You're just, you're fucked up. Comes behind the trunk. Stops for a second. Looks. And I thought she's going to be like, "Oh, I want a burger or something, No, fuck you! Goes around to the other side. Reg is already unbuckled and he's about to open the door. And we just watch this, this chick had a see-through negligee, nothing under. Disgusting. Fucking disgusting. I could only describe it as cum dried lips or I don't know, she's eating like a shit popsicle or something, just all around her lips. Disgusting. Yeah, dude. Like, it was fucking so nasty. But I'm pretty sure the lady that was taking the order heard what was going on, because she answers, "Welcome to Carl's Jr. How may I help you?" Like, just cracking up.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
dude.
because, well, I'm like, dude, what the fuck is going on with this monster that's just walking past? In my imagination, I didn't even think Reg was getting out. Mine was like, oh, God damn it. Mine was like, I'm gonna have to unbuckle and beat up this man thing. Like this fucking Hemet Swamp fucking Florida Avenue creature.
Yeah.
This night walker of sorts.
It's getting worse out here,
dude. I saw a fucking vent head on Sanderson all the way down where Warren, coming up to what is it? Florida? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, where it's just road. Looked like they were picking for crack rocks on the dirt.
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, I wanted to yell out, like, those are actual rocks. You're not going to find anything, man.
Yeah, it's fucking, just the other day I walked out, I went to go smoke out, the side of the building at work, and fucking, look over to my left, and I was looking at the camera. There was bums, like, hanging out there all fucking morning. It finally, like, cleared out, so I was like, I'm, like, seeing it on the camera, and I was just like, all right, I'm gonna go out and have me a smoke real quick. And, of course, I go out, and there's a guy hanging out fucking just out of camera range and shit. And he was just chilling, like, sitting on the fucking pavement or whatever, fucking just, like, chilling. I'm just like, all right, whatever. I'm gonna just go smoke by the trash can. I get done smoking, I come walking back towards the building. He's still chilling there, but he's also now fucking tied off his arm and is fucking shooting up. And I'm just like, dude, you're on the side where people can, like, this. You're on the street side of the side of our building. Like, people driving down Stetson can just easily look to their left and see you over here fucking doing this to yourself. Like, come on. I didn't say any of that to him because fuck him. I'm not going to be the come to Jesus talk.
Dude, that's not even come to Jesus. That's just like, hey, tuck your fucking ass away. No one wants to see
They don't
your
pay me
sickness.
enough to be security or to be getting stabbed with tetanus needles.
Oh, hell no. I'm not saying do it.
I'm
just saying
shit to these fucking bums. Unless they're directly in my fucking way or they talk to me, I'm not interacting with them at all. It's fucking... I've been growled at.
Oh, dude, I've been barked at.
By a human?
Somebody at the plaza, bro.
Yeah, I was gonna say, wild shit happened when Korn was doing that. Like, people shit on walls. Like, it's fucking ridiculous.
Bad, bro.
Yeah.
It really shows that, like, dude, even if it's a mental illness, you still should be able to control yourself somehow.
At least be a little bit more respectful, bro.
Like, and a lot of them, it's not even a fucking mental illness. They're just fucking inconsiderate pricks.
Yeah.
It's like, dude, you realize I would probably hook you up with something to eat. I'm working in a restaurant. You know how easy it would be for me to fucking give you some chicken nuggets and you know what I mean? As long as you cleaned up around here or something. But no, you go digging through the trash for food, pull out every goddamn bag from the dumpster, rip them open, and then leave them fucking next to the goddamn dumpster. So now my guys have got to go out there, or me, got to go out there and try to fucking figure out a way to shovel all this shit in without fucking touching it. It's disgusting.
Into the same place you just shit.
And yeah, exactly. We get all the food shit up and into the trash can, just to see that under it is fucking fresh smashed shit.
Dude, so the other day I stopped by that liquor store over there and looked over. I know exactly why you're talking about with those dumpsters now. I never put two and two together until I looked directly over. I was like, oh, this is a wonderful place for a homeless person.
Oh, by my work?
Yes.
Specifically, between those two buildings?
Yep.
Yeah.
And I was like, I get it now 100%, like, what's going on here. Because that, dude, and then it pissed me off because, I don't know. I get, people are misfortunate and homeless people. I understand that. That really fucking sucks. But shit, man. Like how all of a sudden do we have...
Why are you shitting like I don't get it.
I don't remember homeless people like that growing up. I remember like hobo status, not fucking...
Yeah, we see them with the stick and the fucking thing at the end of the
Travelers, you know what I mean? They didn't really.
These fuckers do not travel anymore.
No, they just stay here.
They like the same bum that I saw shooting up. I saw fucking. He was the cleanest one the next day. All of a sudden, he had a hat on, a clean ass hat, and a clean ass t-shirt. Me and my coworker looked at him on the camera. And was like, "Oh, that must be the plug." But he's getting high on his own supply, so he's gonna fuck himself over too. There's just, these fucking bums. I don't like being familiar with them like that. Like it's. Yeah, I know there's still people. Blah blah blah. Fuck that. They made choices.
Dude, if you're participating in openly smoking like hardcore
Sniffing.
drugs,
Yeah, and that's what they're all doing.
like come on, guys.
They're all fucking shooting up, freebasing.
You want that? Go up north, where San Francisco.
They go between the buildings after they steal from some fucking mailboxes, and you just see a bunch of ripped up fucking opened up mail. What do they really think they're gonna get out of the fucking mailbox nowadays?
I don't know, but dude, it's like at least when I was living more in city style, it was, dude, stupid shit. You know, like prepaid credit card shit that you get no information off of in the first place.
$50 gift cards for DoorDash that you need a phone.
Sorry, Corn. Sounds like he had a personal issue.
No, I'm just saying. I mean, that's what you're gonna take, you know, gift cards or
That's why. That's really why everybody has to do everything digital nowadays too.
Mm-hmm.
It's fucked up. This fucking town just sucks ass. It's just getting. When people talk about him, we always say the same thing. People that lived out here and shit, we're always like, okay, it's not the hood per se.
It just has the hood drug problem.
Areas.
Exactly.
Areas.
Yeah. Instead of like there are gangs and whatnot, but it's not like an LA type of situation like that. It's just a lot of bum ass motherfuckers doing petty crimes, stealing shit and breaking shit.
Which sucks.
They're fucking inconveniences. That's all they fucking are, and expensive ones too. God damn it!
Like your
What was that
town
a few years ago when those fuckers stomped out my goddamn windshields?
for no reason.
No fucking reason
Mine too.
whatsoever. I didn't piss anybody off. You say yours too?
Yeah.
When did they get you?
I left it at the body shop once.
Oh,
And they did the romp and stomp on my roof and on my mirror and on my windshield.
Who does this?
And
assholes!
It was a Kia.
Apparently,
Rio.
that was like the like an initiation thing for a while.
Really?
Yeah, for some of these little gangs out here was to fucking instead of getting jumped in like I always thought it was supposed to be, they're
No,
just going and stomping out
insurance issues.
cars. Yeah,
Cool.
pussy asses.
So lack of being an adult
yeah,
causes a real adult
yeah,
problems, like in real shit.
yeah. Safe light repair, safe light replace, but it's not fucking cheap.
No,
I'll tell
it
you
wasn't.
what. Even with insurance,
You can't drive without a windshield. You know what
Nope.
happens? You get pulled over.
Just like, hey, you can't have that breeze.
especially when the
That's
front
upsetting,
and
by the way.
back one are fucking smashed in. There's no fucking winning. My car was dormant for fucking like 2 weeks because it was like, and that was the best I could do. Was like, all right, I'm going through the insurance. Obviously, I'm not paying full fucking price on this if I don't have to.
$2,000.
Yeah, it was $500 out of pocket, but it was still fucking
Saves you.
yeah. And it was like at first I was like, fuck, well, the Sears isn't even open. I don't even know where to fucking go for safe light. Oh yeah, they can come here.
That is very convenient.
But because my car was so goddamn dirty, they didn't want to they weren't going to vacuum out the broken glass.
That's an issue.
Yeah, I mean, I understand.
Yes.
I fully understand. I do not blame them for anything. Only thing I blame them for is my fucking, like the fucking material or whatever on the fucking roof.
Started sagging.
Yeah, it's sagging and fucking, yeah, it's disconnected.
I hadn't sagged before.
So these little fuckers do that. But this guy, since hell, we actually are at the hour too. So I think we have hit the point where we've said all our piece on. I mean, we'll follow I'll of course anytime I see an update about this guy, I'll fucking you know what I mean. At least watch a video or something and see, because I do want to see like how this goes, because this is almost like like a weird like white people's version. Not white people, racist white people's version of like a Rodney King thing, where they're waiting on the outcome of the court case to see if they hear not guilty, they're gonna be fucking, you know.
Dude, if I hear not guilty, I'm gonna be pissed.
Yeah.
So I get racist people are gonna fucking be psyched.
Yeah.
It's like if they heard fucking guilty for OJ at that point.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, OJ's probably a better example than Rodney King than on this. Rodney King, there was more racial. It's a combination of the two.
White people were ashamed in Rodney King's situation. They're more like, nah, fuck this dude.
Yeah. Well, with this one, there's the internet, let's be real, has made a lot of racists very brave. You know, we've encountered them in gaming. You know, if you don't see a face or any, you know, you can't see the location like that, you know, they'll say what the fuck they want. And freedom of speech.
Social media too.
Yeah, social media has made a lot of fucking people brave and shit like that. And so I guess it was only a matter of time before a guy like this really like goes for it. You know what I mean? Like gets some big numbers and tries to go for the big numbers, like off of all the major platforms, and trying to still like, no, I can still make this work. I got supporters. The scariest part still is the amount of support he's gotten. I mean, I'm pretty sure he could have made bail like full price based off what he raised just in the time since he got arrested.
So sad.
Really sad. I mean, it's sad to see one, like, you know, such a glorious mustache to be fucking wasted, to have such vile coming out from behind it. And
No, a mustache like that, you gotta lock away.
he's got to shave it off. That's his only chance at survival outside of prison.
No, they're doing some weird shit with that mustache.
Oh, I'm sure they are. He's getting all the Sanchez's. Every possible Sanchez corn.
And that's how he deserves it. Chud the Sanchez.
I think he just named this episode. That's teamwork right there. So yeah, next episode, who knows what we'll be talking about. We might have a late review dump of Spider-Man Noir. Is that what we wanted to do?
Yeah.
We'll do like a bit of a double feature on that one with Mando Grogu, since we did mention that in the last one.